Video tutorial, we're going to walk through how to set up conversion tracking for your YouTube video plays. Now, just specifying that the videos we're going to track have to be YouTube videos that have been embedded into the pages of your website. Now, we do recommend that if you have autoplay video functionality, that is turned off, because otherwise you will see an inflated number of conversions for this particular action. So if there are specific videos that you do want to leave as autoplay, we recommend setting up a conversion for each individual video that you want to track, so that you can make sure that you can have really accurate visibility of people that are taking the intention specifically to watch your videos. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do before we even get started on the conversions is we actually just need to link the YouTube account. So if you come over to the tools and settings, what we'll do from here is in the setup, we'll go to linked accounts. And that's going to load up this screen. And so what you would do here is you would click on the YouTube option. You can see that I've actually got this one just already existing and already linked. But to add a new one, it will prompt you to add a channel. You'll simply paste in the URL from there, and then it will either ask you to confirm yourself if the email address of your account and your YouTube channel match. If not, it will send a verification email to the email that the YouTube channel is set up under. And so that just takes a couple of minutes. So do that first and foremost. And as you can see there, then it's got permissions to collect all of this amazing data for your video views. So once that's done, we'll come back over into the conversions screen again. And we're going to create a new conversion. So we're just going to click the blue plus icon here to create that new conversion. Again, we are looking at website conversions. So let's add those. And here we've got the drop down of categories, but actually video views doesn't fall under any of these. So we're just going to click other, and then we're just going to name it as video plays more than 15 seconds. Now I've chosen 15 seconds. You don't have to, but I think it's a good amount of time. It really shows the intention and the engagement of somebody within the content that I'm putting out there in videos on my site. So for the value, we're going to click do not use value for this conversion. Again, you can set a value if you know what that value is. And under the count section, I'm going to select this as 1. So I only want to track 1 conversion per user interaction. As per our last tutorial, I'm going to set the click-through conversion window to the absolute maximum, which is 90 days. And I'm then going to select the view-through conversion again as the maximum available, which is 30 days in this instance. I am at the moment going to include it in my conversions. I can change that at a later date. And I'm going to leave the attribution model exactly as it is at the moment as last click. So let's create and continue. So under the tag setup, we're going to use the Google Tag Manager option again. So I'm just going to click that, and that's going to generate this information that I need to copy across to Tag Manager. So let's head over to the Google Tag Manager screen and get that set up there. So we're going to create a new tag. So let's click on that option, and I'm going to name this again. So I want to know it's coming from my grant ads in case I decide to run any additional paid ads using another account. And I'm going to simply call it exactly what it does. So it's video plays more than 15 seconds. And when we come to set this up, you'll see that you can either choose seconds or you can choose percentages, whatever it is that fits best for you. And we're going to, under the tag configuration, select Google Ads conversion tracking. And here we're going to paste in those details from our dashboard. So let's paste those in now. And the conversion label, and let's just pop that in. Okay, and we don't need to change anything else in this section for the time being. We just want to come down to the triggering section and let's get that trigger set up. So you can see under the triggers that I've already got, don't have anything that would track the video plays. So let's click on the new trigger and we'll just name it. So video plays more than 15 seconds, just so it's really clear what this trigger is firing on. And we'll just click into here, and now you can see through this screen that we've got a number of different triggers that we can use, and actually under the user engagement we've got YouTube video. So let's select that one, and here now we're seeing it's going to capture the start, the completion, and what we can also do here is then we can click on this progress box, and here we've got the option then to either add in a percentage of the video that's been viewed or time thresholds in seconds. So to match my description, I'm just going to add in 15 seconds there. And here then is where if you have autoplay videos, you may want to then only tag this on, only fire it on some videos, and there you would select the page URL or another variable which would help determine which video that is. But I'm going to set this for all videos. And one of the things to note here is we do recommend just ticking this box, and I'll show you why in a moment. But I previously, before I created this video in the sort of first take, I realized that the tag was not firing on my site because I didn't have this ticked. Now it's not essential for every website, so you can try without it, but if you're finding that the tag is not firing, then come back in and just select this option and you can try that. But I know that for my site I need to select this, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save that. I'm also going to come back over to the AdWords dashboard and just finish up the creation of that tag, that conversion there. So we now see that we've got the video plays more than 15 seconds, currently unverified. So let's go over to Tag Manager now, save that, and let's go into the preview mode so that we can actually test to ensure that this tag is firing. So once again, we've got our tag assistant come up here. We're just going to connect it to the URL. That's going to take just a few seconds. And now that's loaded, I'm just going to come back over and make sure that it does connect on this side too. Excellent, so we're connected. So again, as per the last video, we can now see that we've got this conversion tracking in place. It's not yet fired because we haven't taken the action that would cause it to fire and cause it to record that action. So let's go back over to the debug mode, and what we'll do here is I'm going to go onto my test page and I'm going to go down to this video which has been embedded using the embed code from YouTube. So it's embedded directly into the page of my site, and I'm just going to click play on that. And we can just see then as it starts ticking along, when we get to the 15-second mark, we should then be able to head back over to the tag assistant, and everything going to plan, we should see that it has fired. So we're 18 seconds now. Let's get over and have a look. And there you go. You've got it right there. So it's saying that that tag has been fired. So we now know that tag is working correctly. So that's fantastic. Now, final step is just to head back into the Google Tag Manager. And as we mentioned before, you can either continue to set up more conversions, but in order to make these conversions fully live on your website, you do need to hit the submit button and then publish those changes. And so we now have that conversion in place. So anytime somebody comes to my site, they click play on a video and they watch one of my videos for more than 15 seconds, it's going to tell the conversions dashboard here that yes, there was a conversion. And we'll delve into later in the course how we can see exactly which ads are driving those conversions for you.